What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bailcast. I am Bart.
And I'm Gio.
And we've been filming these super early in the morning. And I thought I was going to get used to it, but not really. Are you used to it?
Well, I don't think we do it enough. Like, we did it a lot in the morning when we were first on lockdown. It's been, 3-4 months now?
Yeah.
But we haven't consecutively done it this early. I think this is the first week that we did it back to back. Like, we did it yesterday. But before then, we would just do it like one time a week.
Yeah, that's true. So we haven't really developed a pattern.
Yeah.
And what sucks is I slept weird on my pillow. So I can't even really turn my neck. And my whole left side is stiff.
How the fuck does that happen? Is it because we don't move? Or is it for a certain amount of time that we just kind of kick it there and then... I don't know how that happens.
I hate it. I hate when and it's not even a real stiffy. Like the real stiffy.
I thought stiffies was when you had a hard dick.
It is, but I'm calling this one a stiffy too.
All pictures a dick on your neck.
Fine. So this one's like a half hard dick. Because the real
still picture the dick.
Because the real stiffies are I'm like this.
I mean, you're literally moving like that.
But right now I can kind of move like this, and then I gotta move like this. So it's a little bit, but it's yeah, I don't even know. And I actually felt it happen because I had a dream last night where I was sleeping in my pillow and I'm like, oh, what is this? What is this? And I think I was moving around so much and I probably didn't put it back into place. And then I probably just laid on it. And then when I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh no, not from the stupid dream.
Do you think it's because we have sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
Do you think it's that? Our body is just not fully awake and functional or whatever? That when we're in a compromising position or an awkward position,
it just gets stuck there.
Yeah, but we can't move it because we don't even know that it's fucked up because of the paralysis.
Maybe. And did you know that muscles can get locked this way? So this is the way that you think you get locked, right? Where it's contracted and it's stuck, so that's why it's tight. And you're like, oh, I need to rub it out. And then once you rub it out, then it's
It still sounds like you're talking about your dick.
You're so sexual, but you rub it out, and then you release the knot or something, right? And it busts. And then you you stretch it out and you're like, oh, okay, cool. It's relaxed, right? It's relaxed. And you touch it, it's all sensitive.
You're stupid.
You know how there's that?
Yeah.
But I found out from physical therapists and chiropractors that it can also not lock this way, but it can lock long ways too.
Isn't that what a cramp is?
So it's it pushed out this way.
Isn't that what a cramp is?
Cramp is a electrolyte imbalance.
Yeah, but what happens to your muscle?
It's usually contracting. It's usually not pushing out.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and I found that out. So sometimes when you feel like you have a stiff neck, sometimes you think because I thought it only contracts. I thought it was my trap or something that's pulling this way. And one time I was getting it massaged out. He said that it was pushed out this way. So if the muscle is being elongated, you have to rub it perpendicular to it to break that loose, and then it'll come back. So it's not pushing. So yeah, so some can push, which is elongation, and some is pulling because it's a contraction.
Do you think if you practice yoga daily, so that's a lot of stretching and
and twisting and moving and all that,
you think you would be
less this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
I've heard from people that do hard lifting, powerlifting, stuff that I do, that it's a really good balance because you're not always going, and then you're actually going through and feeling, and then, and you do feel loose, especially if you do hot yoga in a hot room and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. That's what kind of sucks with our modern day 40-hour work week schedule. What I don't like about it is we're animals, right? So as animals, we need to be moving around pretty much constantly all the time. You see any animal, bunnies are just running around, dogs are running around, and then they might run for an hour and then sleep for an hour and then run for an hour and sleep for an hour. So I think that we need to be moving. Honestly, it doesn't have to be hard and intense.
Isn't that why we have standing desks now and shit? And we have apps that tell us time to stand up.
Yeah, they're trying to get us to move more. But I think we should be moving around 20 hours a week, probably. Just moving and dancing around, going hiking, swimming, and But because our jobs are 40 hours a week and that's what our economy,
and we're sitting a lot.
yeah, and that's what our economy thrives off of, people really only train maybe like an hour. And if you're a meathead, you might train for 2 hours a day. And it sounds like a lot, but because that's what we're used to now. So they're like, what? You work out for 2 hours a day? Holy smokes. But if you think about it, that's almost no moving. That's like less than like 10%. Well, that is exactly 10%. That's 10% of your day is spent moving when it should be way more than that.
Who told you it should be way more than that? Just because we're animals?
Just when I'm looking at animals and stuff, I don't think it's right for us to be sitting so much. Like animals are moving, they're running, like they're limber. You see a dog, they hear a noise, boom, they're up and they're sprinting. You know, for us, if we were to jump out of the couch, probably pull something.
Yeah, I'm luckily haven't pulled anything yet, but I feel like my body is slowly getting there.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you want to move more? So just more well-oiled?
I do. I feel like I want to do more yoga or more stretching because I do sit a lot now. I mean, I always kind of have with this career, but yeah, I sit too much and I feel my hips all tight and shit. And I'm like, God damn, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Like I feel my body getting old.
You feel like getting old?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just because like I used to power lift and then I kind of just stopped.
Oh, yeah.
So I never really got worked on and
That's
I never
true.
like
You were really
transitioned
active
out.
before.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting pretty active again.
You're getting there? Yeah.
But yeah, like it's just a different body right now. I just have a different body.
Do you feel like your mind is more capable than your body? And you're like, damn, why is my body like kind of like stuck doing this thing?
Do I feel like my mind is more capable than my body? Yeah, but it's more of like, I don't know if it's, my body still feels very capable. Like it still feels very capable. It's just the joints now feel older. Like there's just like little areas now where I'm like, why the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't feel that? Like your
Not
joints?
at all.
Really?
Not at all. Yeah. I feel like I'm in the getting towards the best shape of my life of all around balance. Like I just, in March, I just did a marathon. That's the most I ever ran. And now I'm getting my powerlifting strength
Again,
back.
I'm not talking about the capabilities.
Yeah. But like for me, my capabilities, I'm trying to work towards them, right? So I'm talking about my daily training as I'm working towards them, how much cobwebs I feel like I gotta like get out of the way.
No, not even cobwebs though. It's just your body telling you like it's not what it used to be.
Yeah,
so
I don't
for
get that at all.
example, like your body is telling you it's not what it used to be because now you got eczema. You know what I mean?
That's my skin, yeah.
But that's your body.
But it also healed. So I'm like,
Of course it
I'm like,
healed.
fuck you, eczema. I fucking heal. Well,
Can you
not-
listen?
not
Are you
on my-
listening to
not
me?
on my feet.
Are you here?
I have
Are you here right
eczema,
now?
yeah.
Okay, you
I
listening?
think my ears are the one that's going.
I fucking hate you. I hate you.
I love
Stop trying to fucking listen for the bit. Just listen to me. You listening? You're here? You're here? Okay. All I'm saying is the body is changing. That's it. And I'm just saying I just noticed it that it's different. That's all.
But you're saying it's changing for the worse.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. And it could be because just after pregnancy, like just your body just doesn't go back or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
You were pregnant.
Yeah. So I
That's
don't
a
know if
different
like
thing.
that took away a lot of my life.
Life juices.
Yeah. Where I'm just like fucking Taika. And I'm just kidding. I would never. But yeah, I don't know if that like, cause like after I gave birth, like I had this weird wrist thing.
Yeah, it was like swollen fluids between the joints and all that stuff.
Yeah. And there's just like the way my hips had to open up so that I can give birth. Like sometimes I get that same feeling again.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And it just feels like my body's just been through some shit. And sometimes I get like
You
those
have
feelings
been.
back. Yeah. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just like child rearing.
Damn. Isn't that insane when you think about it? When you got like another organism living in you and it's like leeching off your shit.
Yeah, literally.
And then everything that like you're eating, all your nutrients, it's
Yeah.
like taking half of it.
It's a little parasite.
And then you're just like, I mean, like, was your hair falling out when you're pregnant?
It fell out after because it's the parasite.
Yeah.
That sounds like such a horrible way to talk about your child, but you know what I mean. The concept. Yeah, once I gave birth, maybe the following month, a shit ton of like I had like not super bald, but like I had a lot of you could see my scalp
Like
kind of.
patchiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I even feel about bug bites. Like I'll get like a bug bite and it gets swollen. I'm like, why the fuck am I giving you my nutrients? Go back inside and fucking push the bug bite back down. Like, you're not stealing my goddamn nutrients.
They already stole it. Isn't that the aftermath?
Yeah, but I don't want to give the bump any energy.
Well, the bump happens because the mosquito put the fucking little spit in there.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it scientifically, that's how it feels like. But then I'm not thinking about it scientifically. I'm thinking about it emotionally. I'm like, don't you share this fucking good stuff?
Yeah. So I'm glad you didn't have a kid.
Yeah, so that's already pissed. Yeah, that's already how I feel about just bug bites. So imagine how I'd feel if I had. Well, actually, I love kids though. I really wish that I could have baby.
I don't.
Why?
You're just so reckless and careless, and you're just not in the moment. Like, you would kill the kid.
I don't think so.
100%.
No. I think moms are a little bit too careful. Dads
was I
aren't
that careful?
You're very careful, very respectfully careful too.
Good for you. Good for you.
No, you're very careful.
Fine.
But I mean, I don't blame.
I think just looking at your car versus mine shows how you would be with your body.
My car is meant to be destroyed. That's the whole reason I bought that car.
That's this car, but all the other ones and my car.
Like what?
When you destroyed my car.
Do you have any scratches on the Porsche?
Yes.
Where?
The front bumper.
That's true. It's kind of low.
Well, I get the scraping at the bottom.
Yeah.
I feel like that's normal.
That's all. That's the only scratch I had.
No, it was on the sides.
Because it's also low. It's a low car.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. A reflection of your car is going to be how you treat your freaking body with Taika. With Taika number 2.
That's true. That's why I have like scars and stuff all over my legs and stuff. But Taika number 2 would be on the inside, and I'd be able to protect them. I don't have any scars on my dick. I protect my dick all the time at all costs.
All right, I'll give you that. Your stomach's not fucked up. All right.
See?
All right. I wonder what it would be like if men were pregnant. Because y'all are bitches.
We are.
Y'all are whiny little bitches.
Yeah,
something happens and you're like, and I'm like, fine, here, just because, we nurture.
But it also just stands out more because you're not used to hearing us. So like, I think like girls bitch probably like 23 hours a day, and guys maybe bitch only 1 hour, but because they only bitch that 1 hour, it sounds like a lot,
No, it's not that at all.
Because girls are complaining literally. You
guys have a fucking
24/7.
cold. Fuck you. You guys have a fucking cold, and then it's like the end of the world. And I'm like, get the fuck out of bed. You fucking.
We're just trying to give you a job to do.
No, we have plenty to do. And don't try to fucking give a shit. All right. We'll find our own fucking job. Excuse you.
Well, some other guys are tougher than me, and the colds don't even affect them.
Those are rare.
Really? All the guys you know are debilitated by a cold?
Yes, that's the joke.
Oh, that's
the trope.
Even your pops was like that. You'd be like, oh shit,
yes,
sick. And he wouldn't move.
Yeah,
he's cuny.
Yeah, he was like that. He'd be like, granted, he would never get sick.
Yeah,
but when he did, it was a baby.
I haven't gotten sick in like 2 or 3 years.
I know.
So I haven't even bitched and moaned for a long time.
I know, and I love it. We've been so happy. But I think it's time
for me to get sick.
No, I think it's time.
Oh, for our sponsor, you big cuny. All right, so
you're the one that we're like, for me to get sick. Like, I'm trying to jinx you.
Oh, fine.
It's time.
No, it's time for our sponsor, and this sponsor is awesome. I've always love when Skillshare sponsors this podcast because it's right in line with what we're passionate about and what we're always trying to share with our peeps. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. And they have classes from illustration to graphic design to even music production. So anything that you want to do in the creative world and more.
Even in business.
Even business, but I'm talking about just the creative world because I know a lot of you guys go, man, I don't really like my job and I kind of want to express that creative side of me. And what can I do? Well, there's a whole library of classes to really get into that stuff. And one class that I just checked out that I thought was really dope and I can't wait to share with you guys, it's called Creative Breakthrough. 8 exercises to power your creativity, confidence, and career. And the reason why I feel that this is so important is because there's a lot of people that I've met that always feel like they hit a writer's block or some sort of creative block. And I think
That's where they stop.
Yeah. And when you don't get that creative muscle going, it's pretty normal to stop that way, you know? But then I think once you get it going and you're pretty good with it, like it's easy to pump out scripts. It's easy to pump out paintings. It's easy to pump out pictures. And now you have 8 extra tools to help you achieve all the confidence you want, the creativity you want, and the career that you want. So make sure you go check that out on Skillshare. And right now you can explore your creativity with 2 free months of premium membership at Skillshare.com/Bell, BEAW. Don't you dare laugh at me.
Sorry.
2 free months of premium membership at Skillshare.com/Bell, BEAW.
Yeah, but I don't want you to get sick. I love that you haven't gotten sick, but you were literally getting sick every single year.
I've been taking care of myself like crazy. That's one of the reasons why, and this is a shameless plug, why I was even developing the immunity support for Barbell Brigade, because, you know, like just with the way I like to train my fucking ass off. And I also like to hustle and work my ass off. And then so you throw travel in there or any type of life stresses in there, like your body's immunity is freaking out. There's too many things it's trying to defend from. So I'm like, man, if I want to drive this race car, I need to put the best motor oil. I need to maintain it. I need to, like, I view my body like an F1 race car, you know?
Then why are you so jacked right now where you're like your muscles are all fucked up?
Well, I mean, with the F1 race car, the crashes are crashes, you know? So I think like I'm fucking revving it, going crazy.
You're turning me on. Stop fucking doing that.
So I'm like just revving it, you know, just fucking revving that shit a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
And I think this is like I blew out a tire, you know,
A big tire.
a big,
You blew.
big hard tire,
Ooh, yeah, like
big
that.
hard and round tire.
Ooh, round.
Yeah.
I like it round. No, yeah, you did a good job. You did a good job, but that's the trope, all right? Men become babies because they're like, you guys have just been mommied. I don't know. Maybe this new generation will be different and change all the little stereotypes and tropes and shit.
Maybe. But I've also seen people that just aren't really affected by like colds and sicknesses that much too.
Just because it doesn't hit them that hard. If it does, they're like, fuck it. I mean, I still got to do what I got to do.
Like Nadim's like that. Like Nadim's like, fuck, I'm so sick. And I'm like, why the fuck are you in the gym? He goes, oh, I could still lift. I'm like, what?
That guy's a horse.
Yeah, he could still lift.
He's
he could
a
still
badass.
he'll just have like runny nose, like sniffles and stuff. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Cause I'm like, if I'm sick, like my energy is dropped by like 50%, you know? And then there's other people that I also watch. They're like, oh, like Jocko. He's like, man, when I get sick, I just make it a jogging day. I'm like, oh shit.
Sometimes when I'm sick, I feel like that helps though. Like just to get your wiggles out and just to like move, like it helps. Even if it's just a walk, like I need sun in my life.
So
I need to be
walking is cool,
active.
but if I like feel like I gotta exert myself a little bit, I'm like, I'm gonna push it to the next level and get a fever for sure.
But you do that all the time.
I do?
You always train. You feel sick, and I'm always the one going, because I know that your immune system is not the strongest.
Yeah.
I'm always like, wait, why would you push it?
Oh no, that's under the weather. That's when I'm like under the weather where like I'm starting to get sniffles, little coughs here and there.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, but your immunity sucks.
Yeah.
So like just stay.
Well, I'm trying to get after my motherfucking goals.
All right. I mean, but why burden me? Because I'm taking care of you. Because then you're like, I can't eat.
But you like taking care of me.
No, I don't.
You talk
I
to me
don't.
so fucking cute.
That was before
and
a
you
baby.
treat me so soft. And
That
I'm
was-
like, oh man, Gio really loves me.
No, that was before a baby. I was trying to hit that Mariah Carey note, you know?
Yeah, you're really far from it.
Fuck yeah. She's the best.
She's the best.
Yeah, that was before Taika. Like, get that shit out of your head. Like, there's some
It's
there's
impossible.
some memories.
It's always going to be in my fucking head. Always.
I'm always gonna get angry then. Cause I'm gonna be like, you don't listen to me. And that's one of the things you gotta do. You need to listen.
Wait, what?
You need to listen to me.
What?
I fucking hate you.
Ow, what the?
I never hit him, by the way.
You always hit me.
I never. When was the last time before today that I hit you?
Just check all the footage.
Let's check it. Let's check it.
You know what? One of the toughest times in my life was in boot camp. So in boot camp, there's 3 phases, right? There's first phase, second phase, third phase. First phase, at least in the Marine Corps. First phase, you're at MCRD, which is Marine Recruit Depot, San Diego. And that's where you kind of learn all the rules
There's
and stuff.
There's a Marine depot.
Yeah, Marine Corps Recruit Depot.
What's a depot?
I don't even know.
Fuck.
Who the fuck knows?
I
dude?
thought you knew. I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead.
And that's where you learn all the rules and you start drilling, like you learn how to march and stuff, and you take your classes, right? Phase 2 is when you go to Camp Pendleton, and that's where you train and we shoot.
And that sounds like hell, right? That's the hell one.
The whole thing's hell.
Okay.
But in Camp Pendleton, now you're shooting like crazy and you're in the field. So it's a lot of more like mountainous, like that kind of training, right? Like phase 1, phase 3, they call that like garrison.
Oh, it's not that exciting.
What is it?
So depot is a place for the storage of large quantities of equipment, food, or some other commodity.
Oh, so Home Depot makes sense.
It
Just
does.
a big giant storage place.
Yeah,
I
it
see.
does.
I see.
Now we know. Everyone
Yeah.
knows.
So,
so phase 2, you guys
so
are.
phase 2, you're
doing-
on the mountains and stuff, right? And because in boot camp, I forgot, one of the reasons was, I went to boot camp with my best friend, but also for another reason, I forgot what it was, but they gave me fire watch for 2 hours a night for the entire phase 2.
What do you mean one was for your best friend? Oh, because you get in trouble with
You
him?
remember I would get in trouble, like,
Oh, okay.
I told that in another story. Check out like my Marine story. But I had 2 hours fire watch for the entirety of phase 2. And fire watch is this. So, when you're sleeping with like a bunch of troops, someone always has to keep for lookout, right? So like, let's say there's like 90 people, then like, let's say you take the 9 p.m. shift, 9 to 10. Then you get to go to sleep and you wake me up from 10 to 11. Then I go wake someone else up from 11 to 12. And there's a whole roster and it goes all the way until like 5 a.m. Then we all wake up. So the people that are usually the most fucked are the people that have like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. because they sleep like 3 or 4 hours, wake up and they try to sleep another 3 or 4 hours. But then if you're up, sometimes you're just up, And even though you're really tired, you have the adrenaline going. So it's kind of hard to go back to sleep. So those are the guys that are really fucked. For me, I had 2 hours in the middle of the night fire watch for the entire month. So someone will come and wake me up at 12 and I would have to fucking stay up until 2. And then you're exhausted from the entire day of training. And, when I have, what the hell is this fucking bug?
It's been around this whole time.
And for me, when I have, when I don't get my sleep, as you know, it's easy for me to get sick. So all of phase 2, I actually was sick the whole time. So I remember even like shooting and I would like, when your bones are all cold and throbby, like that's what it would feel like. And they were like, get down on the gravel. And then I would like get on the gravel and I would feel like the gravel poke into my elbows. And like, if I was by myself, I'd probably be whimpering. That's how like in pain I was. I'm like, oh, pew, pew. And that's how, like,
What a bitch.
yeah, that's how I felt. And
I'm just kidding.
And I just felt like so sick. And then I'm like, and I'm like just fucking cold all the time. And like, that's when I realized, oh shit, like you could really push your body to the limits. Cause I was literally sick for 30 days. And finally at the end, I got really bad.
But did you die?
I didn't die. And finally at the end, I got strep throat infection and all that other
Ooh,
crazy
I
shit.
hate
But
that.
I think it just like climaxed to some.
We're back there again,
Yeah,
are we?
I think it just climaxed and the bacteria just ejaculated everywhere.
Oh shit! In the back of your throat?
In the back of the throat, dripping down. And then but that's when I realized, man, you could actually go through a lot. Because if I really wanted to, like even if I was sick and I was acting all sick and shit, if motherfuckers came through the door and try to hurt you or try to hurt Taika, like I will obliterate their fucking ass.
Wait, but then why you act like a bitch now? When
Because
like
I'm in the comfort of my own home, so I just want to be comfy. It's kind of like this. It's like, when it's cold, you kind of want the fuzzy socks and you kind of want a hot cocoa. But doesn't mean that I can't last in the cold. Like I'll still, like I don't want to be fucking shivering like this, But I'd rather be comfy. And so when I'm sick and I'm comfy, I kind of want the chicken noodle soup. I want you to take care of me and be nice to me.
fine, but thank God you haven't been sick in a couple years.
I know. I'm so fucking glad. And
Neither
grateful.
have I.
Well, you also don't even really get sick that much.
That's true. The time I did get sick was when I went to Florida for that seminar and we weren't sleeping.
Yeah.
That thing was bad. What?
Do you think you caught corona back then?
No, it wasn't bad.
Corona?
No, at all. At all. It was just a regular.
Like
just,
under the weather?
well, it comes from the lack. Like if I'm not gonna sleep and I'm gonna do back to back like that and exert so much energy,
Right.
It's only given that I'm gonna get sick because
Yeah.
your immunity is it's gone.
Yeah.
Like it's dropped.
It's not at its best.
It's not at its best at all. So going into it and just seeing how long the hours were and how much physical activity we did.
Yeah.
I was just like, if I don't get sick from this, because there's just a room full of people too. I'm like, if I don't get sick by the end of this, I'd be surprised.
Yeah. I mean, that's like boot camp too. You're exerting yourself, probably burning like, I don't know, 6,000 calories a day probably.
Yeah, and you're not eating.
And you're not eating very much and you're not sleeping very much. So like there's a lot of people that cycled out, meaning like you join in this platoon or this company, and then because you're sick and you get injured, like they had to put you in the next one. So you're in boot camp longer than 3 months.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's why when I had like my shit,
They're like, fuck
I'm
that.
like in the Marine Corps in the second phase, this thing called the Crucible, where you hike like 50 hours and you stay up for like 2 or 3 days. It's like the culminating event. It's like the hardest event in phase 2. I'm gonna go through all this fucking bullshit because I'm not trying to fucking stay here longer. And then if I need to go to the hospital, I'm gonna go after. And luckily, after the Crucible, like 2 days after, that's when I had strep throat. And then I was like, thank God, at least I finished it. Because the last thing I want is to do something halfway
Yeah.
and to do it again. You're like, God damn it.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
That's good that you stuck it out. But yeah. And usually when I get sick, I'm like, just leave me alone. I'll do my own shit. Or am I like that?
I think you're like that all the time.
Oh,
You like to be left alone.
I do. I really do. I don't know why.
But you like Taika, and you also like me close. Like you want me and you Taika to be close, but not.
Not up in my shit.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm trying to self-preserve.
because you're like, get away from me. And when I actually do get away from you, like, come back.
Yeah, I'm like trying to like self-preserve, you know? Like I'm trying to be in my little cocoon and just trying to get better. But then I still want to see you guys because you guys bring me so much joy. That's all.
But you also don't like it when we pile drive you and like just jump on you.
I like when you pile drive me.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but not like that. No,
You don't like fucking dog piles.
I can't. Just
I
thinking
love
about
dog
it, I
piles.
already can't breathe.
Like-
I'm claustrophobic.
Like when I'm sitting there and Taika just runs out of nowhere, just jumps on me, and he does it over and over again. I actually
and
secretly
I have
love it.
titties, and that hurts.
Oh, true.
Getting hit in the titty, you don't understand.
Oh,
Because
he
he's
needs me in the nuts all the time. He just jumps, he just comes, and just runs, just jumps on me, and I fucking love it. Even though I'm in pain, but it's that good pain. You know what I mean?
does he?
Yeah, because it feels like this. It's like just randomly. There's just fucking like his knee or his fucking elbow or something, and it's just in your nuts, and he's just fucking like this. You know, it's just like but way harder because he's jumping on you, and then it's just, and I'm like, oh fuck.
But you can protect your nuts because they're like between your legs, right? With my titties,
That's why
they're
I'm always
out
like that.
here.
That's why I just close my eyes and I cover my dick.
Yeah, but that's good. With my titties, like that's it. Like I can't hug him anymore because now I have to cover both.
I see.
And sometimes it's just like he puts his head, like, because he's the perfect size right now where he sits on my lap and his head's right here.
So cute.
So he's always using my tits as fucking pillows and shit. And then it hurts because he's like, something he just moves or like, I guess it's not comfortable sometimes. So he thinks it's a pillow. So he's trying to like, what is it? Nestle?
Nestle.
Yeah, in it.
Nuzzle. Nuzzle.
Manizzle.
I don't know. Nuddle. I don't know.
Nuddle, huh?
Or I don't know. Cuddle. I don't know what the hell the word is.
Nestle?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Nestle?
It's like Bart started this podcast. Yeah, it's still 4 a.m. Well, we woke up at 4, now it's 6. So yeah, our minds aren't that sharp right now. God damn it. I hate it.
And I'm also glad that I think Taika must have rare genes because has he gotten sick? He hasn't gotten sick yet, huh?
When he was a baby.
Yeah, like under the weather a little bit, but not really.
No, he's had coughs only 2 times.
Oh yeah, I had to give him the medicine. Yeah, but like he's pretty healthy. I think like by the time I was his age, I probably got sick like at least once a year already. But he's good. He's like a little healthy dude. And even when we come out of the pool, sometimes like he's like, I'm cold. Dude, it's cold. I just wrap him in a towel real quick, and then
He's
good.
pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a badass little boy. Even though I was complaining about my joints and shit. Was it this episode?
I don't remember.
Yeah, fuck it. When I was complaining about my joints feeling old and shit and how he took away all my nutrients, I think it was this episode. Damn, it's been a minute. Yeah, that like, I'm like, at least he got all my good shit. Cause it was like my peak everything.
Yeah.
It was like my peak physique, my peak health. Like I gave him the good shit.
My peak everything too.
True.
Yeah.
So you got your good shit too.
Yeah. I was looking at some of the old videos roughly around the time where he got pregnant and stuff.
Who he?
I mean, no, when you got pregnant, but when Taika was inside.
Told you I was fucking early.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, oh damn, I was pretty lean. I was actually pretty strong. I'm like, that's tight.
Yeah. He got the good.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, because I was good too.
Yeah, and that's when I was actively competing in powerlifting. So like I always kept my weight at a certain weight, and I was lifting, and I was doing pretty good. And I'm like, oh, it's awesome that he got like the good from the both of us.
Mm-hmm. I know we weren't drinking. We weren't like doing any drugs.
Yeah.
So it's like super peak. We were eating really healthy. We were super active. We were really happy. Like we were really, really good. Cause like I remember being pregnant and still filming JK News and going like, holy shit.
Yeah, laughing.
I was like, holy shit, I'm going to give birth to this child.
Damn, that seems like a lifetime ago when you're pregnant. And then
I know, I can't even remember it.
Taika's been on JK News for 6 months already.
What do you mean? Oh, like in my belly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been there. That's cutie.
For like 8 months, 9 months.
Those days, man, you're a badass. To do
Dude,
JK News
I couldn't
with
believe
zero
it.
caffeine.
Yeah, it was hard. I remember I was
Whoa.
falling asleep and I remember Joe being like, hey man, are you okay? And I'm like, fuck, I can't believe it. I'm like falling asleep. Cause if you haven't been pregnant, like it is exhausting. Just imagine feeling like you only slept 1 hour every night and you're just so tired.
Why does it feel like that? Because you really only sleep 1 hour a night?
I think because your body's working a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like you might be sitting there, but your body's growing
Yeah, it's
something.
making something.
Yeah. So it's constantly working, you know? And
So
the
when you
thing
wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, like it's already like, oh my
the
God,
whole
I'm
time.
tired.
Yeah, the whole time. And then
Damn.
the later in the pregnancy, now your body starts feeling it. You know, like your joints are just so tired, your feet hurt, you're swollen, your hips are like getting into the birthing position, so they're more malleable, I guess.
Yeah.
So then like
They're opening up.
Yeah, and it hurts.
Damn.
If you were thinking of having a kid and you listen to this story and you're like, fuck no. Like some women love being pregnant. Like Tiff, I think she loved the whole process. That shit ain't me. I like feeling capable. I like feeling like at any moment I can just do something. You know what I mean? Like if you're like, give me 5 burpees, I can do it.
Yeah.
You know, or like, I don't know. I just like feeling like myself, and being pregnant, I just was the complete opposite of that. I was just feeling very incapable, even though I was working out and still training and still remaining pretty active. Like I didn't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
You know what's crazy? Like when I look at Taika and everything he says, he's actually just you. Helps me understand you. Because like the way he's like, get away, come back. Okay, I'm like, that's Ma Bear. I don't like it. I'm like, that's Ma Bear. It's like it's so cold. I'm like, that's Ma Bear.
Why is it all the bad shit? What about like the hugging and the cute?
Oh, that's me. I'm the huggy warm guy.
No, you're not. Why
Yeah,
does he come
I'm
to
so
me more?
Cuny. I'm so cuny, huggy, warm.
Why am I the one that he comes to all the time for snuggles?
Because you're his mama. He loves
Yeah,
his
because
mama.
I'm the cuny huggy.
Well, he comes to me for the huggy too. But he loves you more.
When I'm busy.
yeah. That's true.
Fine. It's just I had to defend myself. You were just talking shit. It's like all
he
the bad
He
shit.
loves you. You're his mom. Of course he's gonna fucking love the shit out of you.
I'm not saying he doesn't love me. The fuck?
Yeah, no, he fucking loves you. It's already an unfair advantage to compare to that.
No, that's not even what I was talking about.
When I was sick as a
You
kid,
just said to understand me, you see him and you were just recalling all the bad traits.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fuck off.
I remember even as a kid, like when I was sick, and then like my dad would come and take care of me. I'm like, no. I'm like, can you tell mom to come? Because just the way, like he comes, it's like he shakes the fucking pillow, like the way he tucked me in. It's like looking at me. When you got your robe on, fucking PJs, and just puts the blanket on.
Your robe on and the PJs?
Yeah, and then
Goddamn.
it like turns on the light, like all fucking like flick, like all fucking loud and shit. Fucking slams the door. Fucking walks away. My mom comes in, it's like the robe. Okay, good. Make sure the pillow's soft. Here's an extra pillow just in case. You know, everything's all soft and nice. And here's like a warm cup of like, I don't know, tea or something in case, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine your
She's
mom's
like,
tea.
She's like, good night. She closes the she doesn't fucking flick it all hard. You know, and then she could close the door all soft. I'm like, man, dads fucking suck.
They're just rough around the edges. Do you think you're rough around the edges?
Fuck yeah, I know I'm fucking rough around the edges because I see him. This is Taika from the back when I'm dressing him or getting him out of the pool. Like that. Like even Taika in the shower, you know, he has his eyes thing. He's like, my eyes. Like this.
He hates when there's water in it and he calls it shampoo and he thinks it hurts him.
But there's nothing in his eyes. He's like, my eyes. And since I'm not careful, like I'm grabbing my soap and shampoo and stuff. So even when he's like this, he's like getting bumped on. My eyes. Like my ass fucking bumps into him or something like that.
You do have a big ass. That's funny. Yeah, I see you just washing his hair, and I'm like, God damn! If this kid comes out bald, I'll understand.
And even like I'm always testing his malleability too. So like when I'm putting on his shoe, like I have him sit on my lap, and instead of putting the shoe to the foot, I put the foot to the shoe. So if I have my shoe here, I grab his leg and I'm bending it, and I put it in.
Stop.
So I do it what's convenient to me, but he's cool with it. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, so like, and even like every time I pull his shirt, I'm always like flicking his ears.
I know, you're so fucked up. I'm always like, go soft. His ears get stuck.
I'm trying to go soft, but that's like dad style. So I'm always like like sometimes I put on his onesie and then I bend his knee like all the way back to fit in the hole.
I mean, you kind of have to do that. Usually I start with that leg.
Yeah. But I'm fucking bending that shit like all the way back.
Why don't you start with that leg?
Which one?
The one that instead of having to bend it, you put that side on first, because the other one you don't have to bend.
Oh, because I always put the arms in first. So I bend his legs backwards and put it in the
Fuck.
But then it's also because
he's
of
not
that.
crying.
And also because of that, I'm
He's
sure.
left on one. He's fucking flexible on one side.
No, he could like he knows not to take you for granted. Because like, okay, if you wanted to feel good, go with mama. Mama really takes care of me. When I go with Papa fucking obliterates the fuck out of me.
I know. I'm always trying to have him, like, because it's the best putting him to sleep. I love it. And I love singing to him. I just love how he hugs me and he puts his head on my shoulder. And he's just like, we're singing ABCs and stuff. And I can hear his little cutie, little soft, tiny little voice in my ear. I love the whole experience.
Me too.
So then I'm like, oh man, Papa's missing out on this. So I really try to include you in it. I'm like, here, go to Papa. He goes, no. I'm like, I get it, dude. Don't trip. I get it.
I'm pretty good with them when I put them to sleep though. Try to make it really soft. I go A B C.
Oh, that's nice. It feels good.
And I pet him in the back.
Keep going.
E F G H I J. Yeah.
I wonder how many people I made yawn right now. I tried that. You know how that experiment when you yawn?
Yeah.
And other people, you make them yawn?
Yeah, it's supposed to be contagious.
Yeah, I wonder why. Why is that?
Is it like, hey, we should all sleep together?
Like a sexual invite?
No. Just kind of like hey, I'm tired. Is anybody else tired?
But no, sometimes I'm not even thinking about that. And I see someone else yawn.
Yeah.
And then I yawn.
But is that the subconscious where it's supposed to be like that? Where it's like,
don't
hey, I'm
know.
tired. Are you anybody else tired? Let's all take a nap together.
I don't know. I don't know what the survival,
Benefit is for
Yeah.
that? I don't know either.
right? It's weird. Anyway, so I tried that experiment with Taika and it worked.
Maybe the survival benefit is if we're all sleeping, we don't have to worry about competing with each other.
Oh, like put your guard down.
Yeah, like, hey, let's all put our guards down right now and just relax.
I don't know. Keep talking. I'm going to look it up. I'm
What?
interested now to see why we do that.
That made me think of, I remember in preschool, we would have nap time. Did you guys have nap time in preschool? Did you go to preschool?
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
But I remember we have nap time, and then we would carry out these cots. So we'd go to the closet where they stored all these cots, and all the kids would come out with their cots, and we'd open them up, and then we'd sleep like in the middle of like the classroom. And I remember like we were all sleeping on the cots, and I never felt like I needed to take a nap because I can't wait to keep playing. But then the minute I lay on the cot, I'm like
You're out.
right? I'm freaking out, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm knocked out. And then I would hear water dripping on the floor, like someone pouring water. And I would look and it was some kid peeing through the cot.
Oh.
And then there'd just be hella kids fucking pissing themselves through the cot on the floor. And I'm like, ugh. But I guess that some people didn't learn how to.
Or maybe you're too comfortable.
Some people aren't potty trained just yet.
Yeah, either that or maybe their muscles aren't developed.
They don't know how to like squeeze
Hold
it
it,
or
yeah. Okay, so this is just a quick one. I'm not going to go into it too deeply, but it says contagious yawning is triggered involuntarily when we observe another person yawn. It is a common form of echophenomena, the automatic imitation of another's words or actions. And it's not just humans. Okay, this told me nothing. And it's not just humans who have a propensity for contagious yawnings. Chimpanzees and dogs do it too. So dogs do it too. That's cutie.
That's skinny.
Do I only have one dog?
I wonder if it's interspecies too.
Like if I yawn, the dog yawns.
Like Don goes, ow. I like when dogs
I
yawn.
should try it.
You know
Me
when
too.
dogs yawn,
Their ears go
they
back.
like this, and then the cracks on the side go all the way back. They go, ow.
Ow! I think I just ripped the side of my mouth. Oh my
shit.
God! Your lips are so white. Ow! Are you okay?
There, it's good.
Man, I'm so lucky.
Yeah. So I don't know what the evolutionary advantage of the echophonomia thing is, but I guess it's saying that it's not just yawns. It's actually any type of sound. So maybe someone can go, woo. And
Since it's also related to empathy.
oh, so you're just empathizing. Oh, so someone goes, I'm tired. And you're like, oh, you know what? I'm tired too.
I guess so, like involuntary empathy.
That's pretty cool.
'Cause sometimes I see people yawn I hate, and I'm like, I'm not tired.
Damn, no empathy.
I'm like, fuck no, I'm not yawning with you. This shit ain't contagious, you snake.
Well, at least that's better than, I guess, like someone farting and then you fart too. It sounds like, bang, and you're like, no. I know. Bang.
I would hate it. Because that's like, it's one of my like biggest fears, dude.
What? It's you farting if someone
In
else
public?
farts?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even fart around you.
I know. I don't even hear you laugh and fart.
Never.
I think I might have heard it one time.
Never.
Really?
Never.
How do you do that? Every time I laugh, I fart.
I just don't have a loose butthole the way you do.
Damn.
You need to work on your
think
sphincter.
No, I think I'm in like, my positions are too comfortable, I think.
So are mine.
Nah, they're not as comfortable as
I've
mine.
never okay. This is how rare it is for me to fart laugh or fart move or do anything. I can remember the one time I did it.
Word.
So I was doing sit-ups. So it was I think I was like in junior high. Maybe I was like in 5th or 6th grade. And this was when my brother had his other girlfriend before his wife. And I guess he was getting ready because they were going to go out. So she's in the living room. And I think I was always into some sort of fitness or something. So I was like, look at how many sit-ups I can do.
What a loser.
It's all explained. So I think I tucked so she's sitting on the couch. I tuck my feet underneath the
annoying.
couch. So I'm doing sit-ups. How annoying. And I think I'm
Fucking
doing like
annoying.
3. And then I go, and I would look at her and I was like, oh, and she just starts laughing and I just run away.
You didn't even finish your sit-up, so you only showed her 3 of them.
That's where it needed to stop.
How annoying.
I was mortified.
So you got her attention to show her 3 sit-ups and a fart?
And I made her laugh. Fuck off. I made her laugh.
Sit-up, showing someone sit-ups is so fucking annoying
I know, right?
because it doesn't get dope until you've done like 100 of them.
That's still not dope.
Because
That's still boring.
It's not like a backflip where you're like, hey, check it out. Look how many backflips I can do, right? Even
And it's a kid too.
first
My
one-
form was probably all fucked up.
yeah, the first one's already exciting. You're like, oh shit, 1,
And you know how
2. But then when you're doing sit-ups, it's like everyone could do fucking at least 20 or whatever. So you're doing sit-ups.
Not
you're like,
everyone can do 20.
2, 3, 60, 61, 62. Oh, whoa, it's getting in the 70s. Holy shit, 89. Oh, you can do a lot of sit-ups.
I don't know what the objective here was. I think I just learned a new move and I was like, oh shit, I can do that. That's tight. Let me show this off. Yeah, but that's how I'm in control of my asshole I am, okay?
Damn.
Unlike you.
I think my guards are down when I'm around you. And then so sometimes when I laugh, it just
So are mine.
pushes. No,
I'm never thinking about
Then
my
how
farts.
the fuck do you not fart?
Maybe it's
when you're
just
laughing?
conditioning. Maybe I've just conditioned myself to just make
No,
it.
my guards are really down.
No, my guards are really down too.
Nah, they're not that down.
I'm pretty sure if you tried putting your finger in my butt, you probably
It's
could.
relaxed.
Yeah, it's relaxed right now.
Then how the hell do you laugh and not fart?
Maybe I just have like my instincts are really fast.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
see,
I
yeah.
might feel it and I'm like, oh, so then I just catch it.
Maybe it's like
My reflexes are good.
you're
I mean,
so traumatized and alert that the minute you laugh, it's already flexing.
yeah, maybe.
Watch, laugh right now. Is your butthole tight?
No. I think it
Really?
gets tight when I feel gassy, maybe.
Oh, because mine, if I'm
Maybe when
laughing,
I'm gassy, I'm thinking about it.
my butthole's loose the whole time.
So's mine.
What?
I don't have a tight
Then
asshole
how
when
the
I laugh.
Then how the fuck does it catch the fart?
I'm not an animal like you. And
Oh.
not everyone farts when they laugh either. I don't hear anyone farting and laugh other than Joe.
Well, yeah, because Joe's also loose. He's chilling. He's like me.
Maybe you guys did some shit.
Nah, we're just really like just down to earth, I think. I don't think you're down to earth.
I'm super down
I
to
think
earth.
you're uptight. That's the definition of uptight, where you laugh and
Well,
you
my
don't fart.
butthole's uptight.
It's very uptight, I think.
Wait, why did you say it like that? I don't know if it was sexual or if like you were
Both.
just tired.
I think both.
All right. You're so weird.
What?
Yeah, but yeah, one of my family members, I'm not going to put them on blast.
Put
but
them on blast.
They would
Blast them. Who is it?
always fart. Always for everything. Like you're talking about laugh farting.
Yeah.
Like literally every laugh was a fart. Literally
Is it
every
one of
laugh.
your aunts?
I'm not going to say it.
Why? Is it one of your sisters?
I'm not going to say it.
It's your brother.
Yeah, so every laugh was a fart and it was just funny.
They have a nickname for it?
Why are farts so funny? Like the sound is funny, but just then when I think about what the fart is, I'm like, oh, get away from me. Oh, I don't want to smell your shit.
Yeah, is it innately funny or we learn that it's funny?
I think it's innately funny because even monkeys laugh.
Oh, yeah.
They fart and they fucking laugh.
Because even when I fart, Taika laughs. When he farts, he laughs.
I like when he stops too. He'll fart and he goes, like, did you hear it too? Like it surprises
That was
him.
funny.
I'm like, you know you farted. What are you doing? Yeah, he goes, and then it's cute
big
because
dum-dum.
sometimes around him, I'm really relaxed. So I will fart around him. And he
How
goes,
come you don't fart around me?
can't.
Oh, my God.
And then
That's fucked up.
And then he goes, you farted? I'm like, yeah, baby. Sorry. He goes, it's okay. I like that right now. He says, of course. I'll be like, hey, baby, can I have some whatever? And he'll be like, of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the one I was going to climb he wanted me to climb the jungle gym with him. And then he's like, come on, Papa. Come on, Papa. And it's like a kind of hard thing. So I'm always messing around with him. Like, do you think Papa could do it? He was like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. He's like, you kind of look like a bitch. I'll give you a maybe.
Yeah.
You might disappoint me.
I love that guy.
He's fucking dope. He's probably waking up right now. So I think with that, I think we have to close it out.
It's time to close it.
I think so.
Well, thank you guys for listening. And shout outs to one of our favorite sponsors,
Skillshare.
Skillshare. And make sure to use the code BEAW, BEAW at Skillshare.com to get 2 free months of premium membership. I'm telling you guys, there's all kinds of classes. So go there and check it out. And learning doesn't have to be boring. And they're all nice and concise. They're like, most of them are like 8 to 10, 12-minute videos. Go check that out. And also go to barbellbrigade.com to check out our brand new launch, our amphibious shorts. They are shorts meant for you to work out literally anywhere in every environment. They're inspired by my Marine Corps experience where we had to like run, train, swim, do all kinds of stuff in the same day. And that's what these shorts are meant for. And also we have a full line of supplements to help keep you healthy as we're talking about. Make sure you go check that out. barbellbrigade.com. Bye.
Bye-bye.